Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to everyone. Welcome to online class. Today we are conducting our 11th lecture of entrepreneurship. I'm your instructor Syeda Arooj. Here is the lecture outline. Today we will study about the business analysis techniques, which include some SWOT analysis, most analysis, PESTLE analysis, business processing modeling, and PERT analysis and CATWOECOMSATS technique. Starting with the business analysis technique. Business analysis refers to the practice of identifying the business needs and requirements and developing solutions to meet them. Business analysis techniques are used to create an appropriate plan and put that plan into action, and you make the strategies and make those strategies implemented in your departments in your business. Business analyst is the person who analyzes, understands, and shows the requirement of the business group by informing its policies, internal processes, and information system completely. The business analysts make positive changes to understand the business problems and recommend the solutions and increase the return on investment for the projects. And it will help to modify the processes and the products and the services that you are dealing in, and the software in order to achieve the company's goal. Business analysis technique is to analyze the business needs, the goals and objectives. Suitable techniques plays a vital role, obviously, and there are many business analysis techniques used by the business analyst, and some most popular we will briefly study are the SWOT analysis, most analysis, PESTLE analysis, and business processing modeling, PERT analysis, and CATWOECOMSATS technique. So let's start one by one each technique, starting with the SWOT analysis. The term SWOT, this is the capital word, and SWOT stands for S for strength, W for weakness, O for opportunities, and T for threats. And the strengths and opportunities are the internal factors of the organizations that are affecting the organization, and the opportunities and threats, the last two alphabets denotes the external factors, the threats and opportunities to the organization. SWOT analysis is the fourth quadrant analysis for the business analyst, and where he places the data of his or her organization as the answer for each quadrant. Like he write down the strengths of the organization, he may write down the weaknesses of the organization, he can write the opportunities of the organization, and then the threats of the organization. For example, here we have this figure. For example, the strengths of the organization or the company can be classified as the actions that work well for the different problems and confers the key advantages to the company. These some examples may be the things you are good at, and your experience, your knowledge about the product and services that you are providing, and then unique characteristic that your organization has, and your department, your processing, your operations has the unique characteristics, and then resources that you have. Maybe it would be a strength for your organization, then your organization geographical location, the competence you have in your product and services, in your quality, the capability, that your product quality, your service quality, your reputation in the market, flexibility on the product, pricing, distribution, and maybe your trusted employees, great reputation, customer support, and loyal customers, and your brand recognition, and your brand name and product. These are all the strengths to your organization. Then comes the weakness of the company or the weakness of the organization is the different activities or the disadvantages which create the problem for the growth and policies of the organization. Examples of the weakness could be the things you need to improve in your organizations are the gap in the skills and knowledge, and the lack of training, financial issues, market awareness and reputation, right people doing right job, management conflict, employees conflict, staff motivation in involvement issues, poor location of the organization, problems in the distribution channels, and your leadership and management issues. like office politics, inability to use the resources properly, or you are not very cost effective in dealing with your raw material and inventory. So things like that maybe create a weakness for your organization, and or it may be bring your product or service or your organization on the whole, you may suffer in your targets, in achieving your targets. Then comes the opportunity. Opportunity are the external facts and figures, and which have the potential to provide advantage or an edge above the competitors. And any kind of advantage due to extreme fact is an opportunity. For example, like strategic alliances, acquisition, like you want to diversify your business, and there is a great opportunity in the market available, and then you take the advantage of new trends, the PESTLE analysis, the new product development, new markets that you discovered, new markets, and reduces cost and be faster, easier, more stylish, innovative, and technological point of view. So these are all opportunities that you can get benefit of, and you can make your targets to achieve more efficiently and effectively. Then comes the threats. Threats are also external factor, or the external figures or the information that can create a disadvantage to your company. And some of the examples of the threats are the changes in the market research and trends and new regulations, changes in the environment, loss of your major customers, strong competition, and competitors, new product and new innovation could be a threat for you, could be a challenge for you. Change in the technology, fashion, seasonality. For example, new technologies could also be a threat, like touch screen mobiles that were perhaps a threat to the keypad phone, and example of the cyber threats and natural disasters and financial distresses and takeover threats and bankruptcy. And these are all types of threats that your business can undergo. If you don't strategize those threats, and if you don't look up to those threats, and you don't look up to those opportunities, they may affect you. The next analysis technique is the MOST analysis, and MOST is again the capital alphabet, stands for M for mission, O for objective, S for strategy, and T for tactics. And MOST analysis is also a powerful technique to do the business analysis, and it always works from top to from top. And this is the MOST analysis is usually done by the board, your strategic board, or the top management. And the business analyst should ensure that it retains the focus towards the goal, which are the most important for the organization. Let's briefly see the MOST alphabets. That MOST stands for, M stands for mission, and mission is what is your organization purpose, why you are into something, like why you are into business, and what is the purpose behind. So first you make your purpose of for being an entrepreneur, for being into a business. You must need to find your purpose. Then comes to pursue your purpose, to pursue your mission, you make objectives. So objectives are the key goals, and short-term, medium-term, long-term goals that you want to make to achieve your mission. And then O stands for objective. Then to materialize your objectives, or to pursue your objectives, or to achieve your objectives, you make strategies, you make plans, and options to achieve the objectives. And then comes the tactics, that how you implemented those strategies to achieve the results. And to materialize your objectives to materialize your purpose of being into business. So you actually implement those strategies to put those words into action to achieve the tactics. So most analysis usually it gives a better understanding of the organizational capabilities, what an organization can do to achieve its mission, to achieve its vision, and it provides the answer to the interrogation such as what does the organization wants to achieve in terms of the mission and objectives, and how these actions can be implemented in the strategies and tactics. One by one, we will look into the most analysis constituents. Mission should be an organization enduring process. Each department of the organization equally contribute to the mission statement. And like every organization has only one mission that he or she, the entrepreneur, he or she wants to achieve, or for that reason he became an entrepreneur, he became a businessman, and it clears an overall reason for being in the business and what will be the outcome to accomplish. And the more clear the business is about its mission and vision, and it more likely it will be succeeded. Then comes the objectives, are the one step down after the mission, and these are defined as the specific aim for each department. Like in every organization, there is a there is a one mission and a one purpose for being into business, and then there are different departments in the organization, and for each department there are different objectives, and they are defined as specific aim for each department to achieve its mission. And objectives must be a SMART. SMART means the it should be a specific objective, should be specific, objective should be measurable, you can measure it, and objective should be achievable. Like it's something that can be you make plan for it and you implement that plan and you achieve something. Then it should be realistic. It should be according to your environment, according to your country's laws, according to it. That's something that should be realistic to achieve. And it should be a timely, that you set a time period, you set a deadline for every goal to achieve, every objective to achieve. Then comes the strategies or the actions that should be taken in order to accomplish the organizational objectives. These are the long-term approach to achieve the objectives, and there are many group or sort of the actions to achieve at least one goal of the objective of the mission. And so strategies are also considered as the safest way to move forward in the organization. Tactics are designed actually to carry out the strategies on the organization, that they are formed a simple manner so that they can be understood by every person in the organization who doesn't have an overview of the most analysis. And these are the short-term approach to complete the strategies. Then comes PESTLE Analysis. There are always environmental factors which influence the business in its strategic planning, and these key factors are commonly known as the PESTLE, or we may call it a PESTLE analysis, and has used in various business applications. And PESTLE again is an capital word abbreviation of P for political, E for economical, S for social, T for technological, L for legal, E for environmental. And we can see all these factors are external to organization, like political, like economical, like social, technological, legal, and environmental. These are all the external factors to the organization, and these forces and factors can create an opportunity for an organization, or it may be a threat to any organization. So it is a very powerful tool or the techniques for the business analysis. So every business must keep these factors before making any business plan, before scan these factors actually, before making any strategies, before make any planning for their product and services. We will see these PESTLE analysis one by one, and we can see in this figure P as we know that P for the politics, and political factors determine how the government's policies and regulations act influence on an organization. And it is also related to the government intervention in the economy. All the factors that influence the business by the government can be classified here, and such as the tax policies, tariffs, laws, trade controls, and import restrictions, and all those things that are under government control, and government bodies and their policies, their financial support to the organizations or the business community, and the government initiatives that they may take for the business community or the businesses. Then comes the economy. Economical factors have a significant impact on how your organization run their business and how profitable the business is. The economic factors include the economic growth, then exchange rate, then your monetary policy include your inflation and interest rate, and your labor and energy cost. So all these economical factors may influence your organization. Then comes the social factors. It includes the health consciousness or population growth rate, age distribution, cultural trends, and these factors help marketers to understand their customers' requirement. The education, the employment level, all these factors, the social factors, may influence your organization. Then comes the technological factors, and rate of the technology in the organization, in the environment or in the society, and or the new technology that are there, that is coming, and new advancement, innovation, automation, research development, and which might impact your business growth and your organization. Then comes the legal factors, include the regulation and employment rate, the government laws and standards, and it includes the discrimination laws, copyright, patent, data privacy laws. It also may include the health and insurance laws. So the organization must run within the legal boundaries of the community, of the country, of the society. And the final is the environment, and which include the weather, the climate change, the air and water pollution. And these factors especially impact many industries such as the tourism industry, the farming industry, and etc. So this is about our today's lecture, and any questions and queries are most welcome. Thank you.